election. Doug Herbert, our international affairs commentator, is with us here on set. What do you think, Doug, are the big kind of topics that people are following? Coronavirus is what comes to my mind.
Yeah, giant. I mean, look, coronavirus and the economy were the two biggest topics among voters. What is remarkable here, and we're so sort of laser focused right now on the granular data coming in, the results state by state. Take a step back and think of the issues that have been hammered away at, especially by Joe Biden in the past few days, and taking a dramatically opposite approach, Donald Trump, coronavirus. We have 230,000 plus Americans dead from this virus, over 9 million infected, by far the highest infection rates and death rates in the world right now. It was a message where Donald Trump, in the final week of his campaign, actually the final 2 weeks after emerging from the hospital after contracting COVID himself, continued the exact same behavior, packing rallies, often, yes, the people on stage behind him shown wearing masks, but his own supporters in the crowd, many of them maskless and packed together at big open rallies. A stark contrast with the message that Joe Biden had been driving home. He chose to have, and it was a strategic decision, very dense, sparse rallies where most people were gathered in their cars. Their reaction was by honking their horns in their cars, and he wanted to strike that contrast. Yes, there's Donald Trump's packed rally where he is a super spreader of coronavirus. This is the way I'm going to do it. Fine, I run the risk of Donald Trump, as was the case, saying, look how few people show up to Joe Biden's rallies. But that was, at the end of the day, what the message he wanted to send. So if you're looking from this election from the outside, or even from within, having followed the campaign in the final days, what is striking is that if COVID was the top issue on American voters' minds, clearly a very large number of voters right now, and it's a very tight race, believe that if Donald Trump didn't completely bungle it, that he actually may have handled it very well, that is not something that has deterred them from voting for Donald Trump. Does that mean that the message of Joe Biden has fallen on deaf ears? No, but it would suggest that among Donald Trump's voters, that message that Donald Trump is responsible for making this country a lot sicker and causing a lot more deaths than would have been the case under a different, more competent president, that message perhaps has not been heard as loudly as perhaps the Democrats had been hoping it would be heard. And the other big takeaway, I guess, right now is you're looking at a lot of these these battleground states. A lot of Democrats had gone into this night. The question people keep saying, are you having deja vu with 2016? Is this another case of 2016? No, 2016. People were just generally shocked. There was a sense of whiplash in 2016. What's different about this election is that people went in, everyone citing 2016. Everyone saying, a lot of people are very cognizant, this could be another 2016 scenario. A lot of people watching these results coming in are probably thinking, oh, 2016, it's smelling a lot like that all over again. Be very careful. It is early days yet. And when I say early days, I literally mean early days, because as we heard Flo reporting from Pennsylvania, Clovis, this counting is going to continue on for many more days. We have to, what's really important, beyond just the numbers right now of who's ahead and who's behind, how many early votes have been counted? How many in-person votes have been counted? We don't have that in every state's case. So we really don't know. It's not just who voted, it's where those ballots came from. It's going to be fascinating going forward to see the breakdown, but the counting is still very much going on. And even those states right now, which are leaning towards Donald Trump, they don't want to call, because all you need are a lot of votes to come in a Democratic-leaning bastion, and that could swing an entire vote.
Who knows? Doug, thank you very much. Stay with us. You can be back on air in just a few moments' time.